Hello, this is Alexei Ozella, and I thought would show a video of me picking some Dimple locks. I just started getting into Dimples recently with these honest picks, and they've been pretty good. For like $30, you get this nice case. I took out most of the picks for now, but because you can put other picks in there. The one problem with the Honest Dong ones is they start out very square profiles, and you really would rather have a rounded shank or whatever. So I just took a Dremel and knocked out some of the corners. I didn't spend very much time on it, but this is a little more rounded at least. That'll be good enough for the locks I'll be showing you today. Oh, forgot to take out my tensioner. So these are my first Dimple locks I've picked, and it has been interesting. It's kind of like pin tumbler, but there's also definitely some differences. Right off the bat, you see the different tools, using flags instead of hooks. The first one I picked is Kenaurd. This is a 1.5 inch mortise cylinder. It has pin and pin, and it's 5-pin. I've heard that if it's 1 inch or smaller, it will only be 4-pin. And I don't remember what rank that is. But if it's 5-pin, then it's a green belt. So you'll want to check the length. I don't really know how to read the keys yet, but so this can just go in the side. It's not super snug, but that's alright. What I've heard on these is one of the main things is you want to tension one direction and rotate with your flag the opposite direction. I'm not entirely sure why. This is just standard pins, except that there's pin and pin, so hopefully it won't be too bad to pick. Pin 1, not feeling anything yet. Pin 2, not really feeling anything. I should be using more tension though, because they're standard pins. Not sure about pin 3 or 4. Here's a set on pin 5. Going back. There's a set on pin 2, I think. Oh, set on pin 1. Oh, felt like I set on pin 4. It's possible I overset something. Oh. Felt some kind of movement. Oh, okay, well. Definitely dropped a lot of pins there. Okay, pin 5 is set. Pin 1 might be overset. I'm still getting the hang of dimple picking. I am having a good time of it though. It's fun. I did try picking with these picks before I rounded out the corners, and I just couldn't do anything. But having a better time of it now. Man, it's always harder on the camera. I'm almost tempted to restart. Felt some core movement. Okay, let's think about each pin. Pin 1 was kind of binding. I think I set it. Pin 2 might be set. Pin 3 started to click. Maybe that was something dropping. But that wasn't from pin 3. Pin 3 felt loose, maybe. Pin 4 feels maybe set. Sometimes it's a little hard to get under the pins. I didn't just knock out the corners on the shank. I also shaped the flag a little bit. Could probably use some more work though. Okay, well, I think I'm gonna try again. I'm gonna give it one more try. Pin 1, I don't think set. It's kind of loose. Pin 2, kind of loose. Pin 3 set. That's pin 4 set. I think that's pin 5 set. Come on. Pin 1 set. Just pin 2 left, maybe? Oh, I heard something drop. That's okay. Going back to pin 4, maybe? Okay. Everything's feeling fairly set now. Might have overset something again. So on Dimple locks, the keyway is sideways, of course, as you can see. And the pins just rest right on the bottom of the keyway, so you have to have the flat flag to get under them. Oh, pin 5 is holding this up. Oh, maybe? Maybe I just have no idea what's going on with this lot. Oh, okay. Something was overset. I let off some tension and it dropped down. So now it's kind of a false set, which you might think, aren't these standard pins? But that's just the pin and pin. So the pin and pin I always feel like is a little hokey. There's no counter rotation, and I barely even feel them. I just kind of poke each pin and eventually it opens. Sometimes I feel it. Like right there, I think I set pin 3's inner pin. So what it is right now is all the outers are set. Come on, it's pin 4 or 5, I think, holding us up. Oh, there it is. So, we got that picked. Sometimes I like to 360 it. You have to make sure to be blocking the keyway, though. Alright, well, I've never gutted one of these before. Any dimple lock, but I figured why not find out how that works on camera. Maybe something entertaining will happen? Hopefully not. Hopefully we'll just get it gutted nicely. I figure I'll unscrew these. Okay, so it looks like that was the core retention. There's not really anything else retaining the core. Here's the key. I was going to have a shim for safety, but I forgot to grab one, so that's alright. This one's too big. Okay, that looks right. Let me turn it. I think 90 degrees will be safe. Okay. Wow, seeing those inner pins. Okay. Ooh. So it looks like the the inner pins are just hanging on the outer pins, which makes sense. Come on. I guess I could just dump them. That'll probably be easier. Yeah, let's just try to dump them a bit. There's pin 4. Maybe upside down. Pin 5. Oh, I dumped out the inner pin. Interesting. So they can just fall out, I guess. The tweezers don't quite fit in this pinning tray. Okay, so here's... it's not showing up super well in the video, but it is bigger at the top. And that's what's causing it to... that's why it doesn't fall out. I guess we could have looked inside the driver here. Or the key pin outer. I kind of see a shelf in there. It's easier to see off the camera, I guess. And then let's see what the drivers look like. Yeah. One. Two. Three. Four. And let's go the other way for 5. Looks like the springs were staying in their chambers pretty well. Okay, let's take a little bit of a closer look at these driver pins. I'm just curious because I haven't seen them before. So, it looks like the inner pin does wobble, but it can't actually come out either way. I'm not sure if there is a top and a bottom. Well, oh, there is. This way it springs. The other way it does not. Which way are these supposed to go? I think most of these I've pulled out the correct way. So yeah, they're all standard pins. I don't know if it'll focus. And I think this is the right way for them to go. Okay, it springs when you push up on them. I guess that makes sense. Someone let me know if that's not correct. I think these are going to be in the Bible like this, so that the springy bit points up. I'll probably ask on the Discord before I reassemble this. Well, that's it for the Kenaurd. I will not be reassembling this on camera. I will set this aside. I'm not sure what this is. I would say anti-drill, except why would an anti-drill be sitting at the back? That seems unhelpful. I don't know. Does it advertise anti-drill? Don't think so. Well, regardless, I was suggested to start with the Kenaurd and then also the DeGuard. I'm not really sure how I'm pronouncing these brands. And this is another one. Similarly, I've heard that this one will be 4-pin if it's an inch or smaller. We have to get at least 1 1/8 inch for it to be 5 pins. And this one is 1 1/4 inch. If that's showing up. High security cylinder. So. This one, you don't see any of the warding that we saw in the Kenaurd. I guess I could show that one, show them side by side. You don't see that warding in there. So it seems like we're just going to have a lot more wobble in the tension wrench. You actually can shove it all the way back in a way that there is some warding back in the keyway. But for reasons I can't explain, I have more success when I actually leave it out and a little more wobbly. I don't know why, but let's give it a try. I don't have a lot of time, but let me see if I can pick this. So this is really similar to the Kenaurd, but it has security pins. So we'll be getting counter rotation and all that good stuff. It's a pretty fun pick. We'll see if I can actually pick it. Okay, I've taken at least one pass through. I try to keep the tension wrench all the way to the left, and I try to keep the shaft of this all the way to the right. I don't always succeed in that. I didn't take the springs out of the Kenaurd lock because I was feeling lazy. If I get this one open, I'll take everything out though. I might use it for purple belt. I don't know if I mentioned, but this one, when it's 5 pins, is a purple belt lock. Oh, there's some good core movement. I do not think we're on the inners yet. I think we're still on those outers. Usually you know when you're on the inners. Sometimes I question it, but if I'm questioning it, usually I'm still on the outers. Yeah, everything feels not terrible, so I probably overset something. Oh, I forgot to tell you about the interactive element. I'll show that later. But yes, the DeGuard, not only does it have security pins, it also has an interactive element on its key. It doesn't really impact picking. I'll explain that more when I show the key. In fact, did I show this working with the key? I didn't, did I? Huh. Maybe I should restart. Oh, I feel like I'm so close though. Well, best to restart now rather than later. Okay, Sorry about that. Here's the key. And you'll see this little dot here. That's just, there's nothing on this. There's no extra pins on the other side. And what it is this element here. So it has to be short enough to fit in the keyway, so it's flush. But then once you get it in the keyway, somehow, I'm not really sure how, something sprung in there maybe, something pushes this element and pops that up. I don't know how there, you can kind of see it there. Pops it up so that it's actually higher than the keyway. So it's just going to be a really high lift there. Okay, let's see this key working. Okay. Let's try one more time. I might have to give up here. But that's pin 1 set. Pin 2 is not binding very hard yet. Pin 3 is not binding. Trying to get under pin 4. That's pin 4 set. Some core movement there. That's pin 5 set. Pin 1 feels like it's still set. Pin 2 is still, I mean, oh. I felt like there was some core movement when I touched 2. I don't know if I set it or not, but core movement's good. There's pin 4 set again, it must have dropped. Pin 1 doesn't feel all the way set now. I don't want to overset it. I do overset it a lot. Okay, let me let off. See if there. Am I on inners? Again, if I have to ask, I'm probably not. Yeah, I'm not. Okay, pin 2, that really high interactive element, pin 2 needs to be set. Ah, come on. Try to get under it, and then give it a good lift. Okay, something else must have dropped. Maybe? Maybe I overset. No? Pin 4. No. I don't know. Is it still pin 2? Okay. What's going on? Okay, pin 1 is set. That's pin 2. Pin 3 I probably overset there. Drop back down. Pin 4, I don't know what pin 4 wants. Oh, some core movement. Maybe pin 4 got whatever it wanted. Pin 5. Starting at the beginning again. 1, 2. I liked this purple belt better than the smart key I've picked. I've picked the Gen 2 smart key. I have picked Gen 3 also, but I haven't videoed that yet. I feel like this is one of the easier purples I've picked so far. Not that I've picked too many. When I'm talking about colors, I'm talking about the Lockpickers United belt system, by the way. Okay. Getting close to giving up. 1, 2, 3. Had something good happen. Some good core rotation. Trying to get under what I think is 4. 4. Maybe that was 5. I'm at the back of the lock now. Oh. Not really doing anything right now. Everything feels maybe kind of set, but clearly it isn't. Trying to drop any possible oversets. Oh, something dropped. Felt like pin 5. I just said it again. So, I don't know. We're not on the inners yet, I don't think. Pin 2. And it's always pin 2. That interactive element. Either underset it or overset it. Security pins do make it tough. Ooh, that was a good one. Let me get under pin 5 here. Come on. Don't drop anything. Just do it. It dropped something. Otherwise, I think we would have been on inners. What dropped? Come on. Maybe I overset? Not a good feeling about this one. This pick. I just don't think I'm going to get it open today on video. I was picking it all morning, but that's how it goes. Oh. Come on. Pin 5 again. I'll give it 2 more minutes. And then I'm going to have to call it quits. Okay, pin 1 is set. I don't think it's overset. Might be though. Maybe I'll try to drop a little bit. I don't know, I really don't think anything's overset. Pin 2. Now it's set. Pin 3 feels either set or it might feel overset. Pin 1's definitely not overset. I just saw the outer drop down. That's the nice thing, you can just see the pins in there. You can even look around past pin 1 sometimes. It's not showing up on the camera, and I haven't tried it too much, but if you're in a bind, you can usually look in there and see what's going on a little bit. I just don't know what's holding us up here. Something's got to be overset. All the pins feel really high. I really don't think we were on inners yet. Cause that's the other thing. The inners are always so fiddly. It's hard to know what to set. Just kind of touch everything and then it opens. But I don't think we're there yet. It definitely has some core rotated from where it normally is. I can let off the tension so much without anything dropping. That makes me think maybe we are on the inners, but that doesn't feel right. I don't think it's that deep of a set yet. Maybe we just have some really deep spools in the key pins. Again, I've never gutted this lock. Well, it's been the 2 minutes, so I'm gonna give it one more try anyway. One more try. Come on. Gotta get this open. Pin 1. I unsuccessfully tried to set pin 2. Okay, pin 1 again. I'm going to skip pin 2 for now. Skipping pin 3. They're not binding yet. Trying to get under pin 4. Pin 4 is set. Trying to get under pin 5. Pin 5 is set. Pin 4 might have dropped. Hard to say. 1 is still set. 2 is set now. 3 feels fine even though I don't think I set it. Pin 4 set. Pin 5 set. 1 feels fine. Trying to get under pin 2. Oh, my flag was tilted weird. Pin 2 still feels fine. Pin 3 maybe? Something felt like it needed some work. Come on. Oh. There's just some more rotation. I don't think we're on the inners yet. Yeah. There's, oh. Doing pretty good. Come on. I still don't think we're on the inners. Even though, well. Oh, okay. Just got more core movement. A lot of this probably doesn't show up well on the camera, I'm sorry. I'm still working on how to better film. The pins are feeling pretty good. Oh. Yeah, I don't know what the holdup is. All morning I've been... Oh, now I think we're on the inners. Yeah, if I let go, it's not doing anything. It's one sign we might be on the inners. My finger's getting lock sludge all over it. Okay, so I think I just have to tap the pins kind of almost randomly. Sometimes I can feel when I set an inner, but sometimes I just can't. Okay, pin 1. Oh, maybe it was pin 1. Well, there it is. Oh my goodness. That second attempt wasn't too long after I reset. Okay, there's the full rotation, just for fun. Now let's get this one gutted. Okay. I figure it's going to be the same deal. This is probably the only core retention. Oh. I did not know these were magnetized screwdrivers. I did not know this was a magnetized screwdriver. But that's okay. It's looking like I'll be safe without a shim, but I don't have one on me right now, so we'll hope for the best. Oh, something fell out. It was this. This fell out. Is that important? Where did it fall from? What is it? I have no idea. Well, that's a problem for later me. Can the key work? The key doesn't work. Well, that's a first. The key always works. Was that there? It must have been there. Where else would it have been? Oh, well, the key works now. Oh my goodness, I don't like that. It's like a key stop, I guess. Do not like that. Okay, well, that's why you should watch gutting videos before you gut. Do as I say, not as I do. Okay, well, there's one potential problem. Okay. Okay. So far so good, I think. The core's got some... Oh, this thing keeps wanting to fall out. The core has some texture on it. I'm not sure if that does anything or has a name. But let's just start taking things out. I'll do it the fast way. I'm running a little late. Still in there. Still in there. Okay, well. Fine. Oh. What if I... I don't know. Pins don't want to come out. Okay, there's pin 1. Two. 3. 4. And, oh, I almost had it. 5. Okay, these are some cool looking pins. Are these torpedoes? Okay, well, we'll take everything out of this lock, even though I'm running a little later than I'd like to. Take the inners out. Take a good look at everything. you can, well, trying to show the proper orientation on these if there is one. Wow, that spring really comes up, doesn't it? Oh, you can see the springiness on the inner pin, hopefully. That confirms our suspicion from the Kenaurd that the springs are supposed to, the springiness is supposed to go that direction. Here, I have to take the springs out, they're so big. I have a demagnetizer on the way. I do not like that these tweezers are magnetized. Hopefully you can see that inner pin springing a bit. Oh, come on. Oh man, these springs don't want to come out. Ah! I've never seen such crazy springs. Oh, even right there, you can see that inner pin springing up. Yeah, I'm going to go from the back for these next ones, these last two. So this will be pin 5. You can see that inner pin. And then here you can see that inner pin. I guess. I'll try to show it better maybe. There. Maybe that's a better look. Spring, spring, spring. Okay. Alright, we got this gutted. I don't think I had any major mishaps. It took longer than usual to pick, but that's how it goes on video. I don't see anything too unusual in the Bible, I don't think. Yeah, hard to tell. There might be a little bit of stuff in there. Don't really have a good way of looking. Let's see. I don't really feel anything in there. Any serrations or anything. It looks like there could be one, but I don't know. And then the plug itself, I'm not sure if there's a point to these little ridges just for the key operation. I don't know. And then I still believe these inner pins can't come out of the drivers, just like the card, I'm guessing. Yeah, it certainly doesn't seem like it wouldn't want to. I don't know how it works, to be honest. I guess there's a spring in there somewhere. I don't know. But let me try to get a closer look at this. Trying to keep it level too, though. So it looks like spool, 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 spool. Standard, standard, standard. And then it's thicker at the bottom and narrows, and there's a lip on these two. I think those are called torpedo pins? I don't really know, but maybe that explains some of the oversetting that was happening. At any rate, I think we got these two picked. I think I explained everything I wanted to. I showed that interactive element and got the locks picked. Next, I do have 2 more Dimple locks that I'm not showing today. There's the SEPA 5000 I've never tried to pick. I'm a little scared of it because I think it does have 2 rows of pins. I don't know if... I guess they might be on top of each other, like one on the top, one on the bottom. I'm not really sure. And then, so this was green belt lock. And then this is 2 belts harder. This is a purple belt lock. I also have this one that's in between, blue belt lock. But I'm more scared of this one than the others, so I haven't tried it yet. It has, the bitting in there looks crazy. And it has side pins, and it has 2 rows of pins. It's got all kinds of craziness, and there's only one video I've seen of someone picking one of these, and they didn't talk. So I don't really know what's going on in this lock. This one is the Abus Brevis 3000. So if you have a good resource for the Abus Brevis 3000, let me know, because I'll probably try to pick this one before too long. Anyway, I'd best be getting off to work. And thanks for watching, and I'll probably upload another video eventually. Thanks.